What's up, guys? This is Chris here, and today we are going to be shooting Dracula's pistol. This is the RS9 Vampir. Now, this is a really interesting gun because it's sort of like an Eastern European SIG 226, and it happens to be used with the Bosnian anti-terrorism group, so it does actually have a lot of real-world experience. It's a double single-action pistol with an alloy frame, a steel slide, and a 4.5-inch barrel. It comes with steel iron sights, it comes with removable rubber grips, and some pretty decent texture on the front and rear strap with a very cool looking beaver tail and an undercut on the trigger to allow you to get fairly high on a SIG 226 style pistol. Now, this is not the only SIG 226 clone, but this is one of the nicer versions I've actually seen. It's got a pretty cool looking hammer. It's got a decent 3-pound trigger as far as single action goes, and then the double action's around 10 to 12, but try to avoid that. Comes with a couple magazines, has an 18+1 capacity of 9mm. So today we're gonna go out there and shoot this and see if it's worth the money. We'll talk a little bit more about it, and at the end of the video, we'll give you my final impressions. Before we get to the video though, I do want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you guys we have ammo, guns, and cool stuff on the channel. And if you want to support the channel, that is the best way to do it. Just go down to the link in the description below and sign up. Also in that description is a link to a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. They are a youth shelter in Ames, and we would really appreciate it if you would go down there and click that link. It brings you right to the donate page, and you can donate to those kids. All right, it has a very thick grip. We have 18 round magazines here with a very unique base plate on them. It feels really a lot like a SIG 226. We'll see if it shoots like one. We're at 50 yards with iron sights. We'll see how this goes. Not well. Well, pretty good.
I mean, you got a lot of hits.
Well, I like the 226.
Yeah.
And very similar. Grip is fatter, for sure, especially at the bottom. The grips here are very unique. I've never felt a grip like this before. We have kind of a thin spot up here and a thick spot at the bottom. I will admit, I don't love that because that's the reverse of how your hand actually works. Your hand's bigger at the top and smaller at the bottom. You see my fingers here? Smaller, bigger, but it is what it is, right? I'm not an engineer. This gun also has a little bit of a departure from the 226 on the control set because we do have a decocker right here on the slide release, which is very strange. We'll try the double action at 50 yards. I'm probably gonna regret that. Yep. That trigger, the double action sucks, but the single action is really good, which is sort of customary for double single action guns. Try that 55-yard target. Try the 60. Getting the hang of it.
Dang, babe.
Shoots really well. And no malfunctions so far, which is good. Now, we do want to mention that TRB imports these, and they did send us this, although that will not change our opinion at all today. The gun itself so far has run okay with Blazer Brass. We're going to shoot a bunch more magazines through it, but I did want to mention a couple things that I didn't expect. Number one, the recoil control is better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit snappy, but it actually feels really good. And number two, it's actually more accurate than I thought as well. So far, it's been relatively easy to hit at 50 yards, so we'll go back a little bit further.
For you, anyway.
Well,
we'll see how we do.
And you too, if you practice.
85. Hit. Hit.
Well, the gun's not made for target shooting, I'll say that. The sights, the white 3-dot sights are good, but the front sight's bigger than the target at this distance, so it's covered up pretty much everything I'm looking at.
Hit. Hit. Nice. Dang, babe.
Not bad.
You did good.
The true test, though,
Is what? Oh God.
I failed the test.
Nice.
Oh.
First day back shooting in a while. Nice.
Nice shot.
Well, I gotta be honest about it though. Like, I feel like almost everything about this, ergonomic wise, is awful.
Yeah, it's not great. The grip is horrible.
Like, it pushes every, like right here in the handle, right? It like cuts into my hand when I'm trying to grip on it. Like, I feel like everything in it cuts into my hand.
Well, that's good to know. It didn't do that to me, but I've also worn gloves, so it's good to know. Yeah, no, what I don't like about it is that it's thicker at the bottom. I don't like that. It feels weird. Feels like you like broomstick it way up, you know? And I guess maybe some people are like forced to kind of get a high grip, but I already get a pretty high grip. So like, this is what happens with handguns. You see this? They develop handguns for grip for the right hand, but the left hand is actually what should be gripping as much, or if not more. So when my hand covers the grip like this, you can see right here, what's left open? Well, the part that's left open is the part with no texture. And then the smaller part too, it should be bigger. So when I wrap my hand in here, I'm not getting a lot of left hand interface, but I will admit, as far as accuracy and trigger goes, very accurate. And I think the trigger is better than I thought it would be. I mean, at 85, I was doing better than I expected, especially for big ass like combat iron sights.
I'm honestly impressed.
Yeah, no, it shoots well.
The Glock didn't even run those.
This shoots better than the Gen 6 Glock.
Oh, there
Well, I
you
mean,
go.
I'm not saying it's as reliable. I'm not saying you can get parts availability or holsters or anything like that. But if you shoot them back to back, this does in fact shoot better.
Dang.
Mag changes are a little rough. The magazine release is very small for like cold weather anyway.
Okay.
Works though. Holy f***.
That was
It
pretty
actually
good.
is fast.
Oh.
I like it.
Not bad. And it worked with my crazy grip. The mag release is a little stiff and small.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And small.
It is
small.
stiff and small. No one likes, well, I mean, maybe someone likes that. I don't hate it. That actually shot way better than I thought. I might like it better than the SIG 226. I'm not a 226 fan. I don't hate it.
That was fast though.
Yeah, Bubba. Shit.
For not liking it, you sure do shoot it well.
I just, like you said, like the bottom getting bigger. I feel like, cause I got fat hands, I got tiny little pinkies.
You know what's nice about that though? Those grips are removable, and it makes me wonder if it takes 226 grips. And if it doesn't, it makes me wonder if it could with a Dremel and a drill.
Not advice, but a possibility. Nice. Bubba, what do you feel about the boat rock? Do you feel boat rocky like the SIG?
No, I don't feel that.
Ha!
I would like to also point out that I have not been doing guns as long as these two, so they obviously
Oh, it's
feel
only
things.
personal opinion. I feel as though like it shoots fast, but I feel like it shoots like a 226. Like I feel like I shoot that almost exactly the way I would shoot a 226.
Okay.
For me, I don't know about for you guys.
I don't.
Maybe the slide's lighter, maybe it's smaller, but I mean, it's literally the same silhouette, everything, to a 226.
I feel like that catch just does not work.
Yeah, the
very
lockup
well.
on the slide doesn't feel as good.
Right.
It's harder to pull the slide back. But I was worried about that because I was worried it was going to make it unreliable. But so far it hasn't. I mean, we're 300 in, 3 different types of ammunition now, and no failures at all, which I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect. All right, well, the Vampire went a hell of a lot better than I thought it would go. I mean, they wanted to send me this firearm, and I was just curious. I'd never heard of it before. I'd never seen it anywhere, and I was like, man, that sounds interesting. Eastern European style SIG 226. And when I got it, I was kind of 50-50 on whether or not I thought it would be a cool gun. I got it out of the box. It looked really quality. It looks really good. The milling's well done. There's a lot of features on it that would be slightly more expensive to do, from the angled dust cover, the angled trigger guard, the upcut on the trigger guard, the checkering and the angles on the grip are all very interesting, and they look well done. It looks like a quality pistol when you pick the gun up. And that was like the first trigger. It's like, wow, maybe this gun is actually gonna be pretty decent. Then you start shooting the gun, and it's got some oddities. You know, I will say that I'm not in love with the grips, but other than the grips, I would probably change the grips and the sights on this, and I think you'd have a really, really solid handgun. I'd probably put a fiber optic front on this, a little bit skinnier. I mean, for me personally, I like a smaller front sight. That way I can see better at distance. And up close, I know a lot of people like bigger front sight. Up close, I don't care. I don't care about that. As long as it's got a red fiber optic, I can see the thing, I can track the thing, and it's good to go. Other than the grips and maybe a slightly smaller sight, I mean, it's a really excellent handgun. I mean, basically what you have is a SIG 226, shoots like a SIG 226 as well, except it comes with 18 round magazines, which is nice. And it also has the cool decocker built into the slide stop. Now, I'm not sure about the longevity of that, but what I've heard is they have 10, 12,000 rounds on some of these pistols with like no malfunctions. Now that's from their company, so do I trust that? No. But could it be correct? Possibly. I mean, we shot 300 rounds through it today with 3 different types of ammunition, including some low-powered competition stuff that, again, Glocks and stuff like that don't run, and it ran that as well. Was accurate out to 85 yards, really accurate as well. I mean, it's a really shitty day to shoot today. I mean, it's 25, 30 mile an hour winds, and it's not exactly super warm, so your hands are cold, you're tired of holding the gun up, running iron sights, you're shooting at 85 yards. It's a very difficult shot to make, and I was able to make it consistently, partly because of the trigger, and then obviously it has a pretty serious quality barrel in it as well. The gun actually has some polygonal rifling in it, which is sort of unique for a 9mm handgun. Does that affect the accuracy? I don't really think so. Most 9mm pistol barrels are generally accurate enough to hit 85 yards. It's just the person shooting the gun and the interface, the trigger and the sights primarily, that will either make that more difficult or less difficult. And in this case, it was pretty easy. I mean, shooting consistent at 50 yards, shooting really, really quick at 25 and 10 yards. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna be honest. Metgar magazines, the overall gun felt good, the recoil and pulse felt good. I would kind of agree that it didn't feel as boat rocky as the SIG after rethinking about how quickly I was shooting some of those drills. I'm impressed, man. I mean, we shot the new SIG 226 right before this. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. But is this good? It is good. It is pretty good. If you're looking for something unique, something most people don't have, maybe a Bosnian counterterrorism pistol is for you. Now, the price is $1,200, and that is where you're gonna lose a lot of people. If this came out around $900 or $1,000 under the new SIG 226s, I could see a reason for it. You know, do you need a more reliable SIG 226? No, you don't. It's like the most reliable gun ever. Can you get a gun with more track record? No, you can't. Does it shoot better than a 226? It shoots about the same. So the only way that you would get somebody to really buy this is to make it slightly less expensive. So if you find this less expensive than a 226, substantially, $100, $200, $300, I could see where you would buy this. But if they're the same price, I'm probably gonna go with the known commodity. Although if you already got a bunch of 226s and you want something unique, I could see it. I mean, it definitely performed really well. It definitely shot better than I expected. And I came out of this experience happier than I expected to be. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please stop by our Oklahoma shelters and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.